Every time you work on a hot knife, make sure you turn off the power to the unit. After you turn off the power to the unit, now we can proceed to removing the heat shield that covers the block. To remove the heat shield, you first need to loosen the 3 screws that hold it against the wall of the cutter stacker unit. Loosen the 3 screws with the Allen wrench provided in your tools. And also, as a precaution, we would like to remind you that the heat shield gets really hot from the heat coming out from the knife block. Keep this in mind and never try to touch it with your bare hands, but use a set of long nose pliers instead. Now that you have removed the heat shield, we can proceed to removing the 3 screws on the knife block. Use one of the Allen wrenches from your tools and start loosening the screws from the center one, the one in the middle, and then do the outer ones. If you follow this sequence, it will be ideal because that way we'll keep the cover of the knife block from binding or the knife itself binding to the knife block. After you loosen the 3 screws on the knife block, now we can proceed to opening the front panel. Once again, making sure that there is no power coming to the unit. Loosen the 2 locks, one on the top and one on the bottom, and open the door all the way out. And this will expose some of the mechanical components inside. With the door panel open, now we can go ahead and locate the cranking wheel inside the cutter stacker unit, which is the one on the left side and is the one that drives the knife block up and down. There's also a spare blade on the wall of the cutter stacker unit. Now that you know where the cranking wheel is at, you're going to remove the old blade. But first, you need to turn the cranking wheel by hand until the knife block is in the up position. Using a set of long nose pliers, extract the old blade, pulling it towards you, and dispose of the old blade properly. Before you insert the new blade, it will be really helpful for you to notice that there is a little ledge inside the knife block. This little ledge is very helpful because it helps guide the top edge of the blade and also helps to keep the blade level in reference to the block. This is very important and should always keep it in mind. Before you break the knife, pay attention to the scores on each side of the blade. The side where the scores are more pronounced is the side where it will be easier for you to break the knife apart. So flip the blade on both sides and pay attention to the scores. Always remember, where the scores are more pronounced, it's easier for you to break the knife apart. To get the correct blade length, you have to measure the actual width of the material and allow about 1/4 of an inch extra to compensate for width variation on the material. Use long nose pliers to break the knife apart. Again, make sure where the scores on the knife are more pronounced so you can achieve the best knife breaking results, and use caution at all times. Turn the cranking wheel by hand until the knife block is in that position again. Using long nose pliers, insert the new replacement blade. And also keep in mind the importance of that little ledge inside the knife block. After you insert the new blade on the knife block, before you tighten the screws, it's really important that you keep it centered in reference to the output of the material. Slide the new blade into the correct location, once again making sure that it's centered in reference to the output of the material before you start retightening the screws. Use the Allen wrench to retighten the screws, once again starting from the middle one and then the outer ones to achieve the best results.